We got to do these earlier. We lose steam when we run late. We lose steam at the end.
You mean you lose steam? I am a perfectly firing cylinder of production. Yeah, I'm losing steam as we were saying it. Welcome back to Parking Lot Takes. What's over? I don't know. This week?
This past week is over.
It's over?
With some great content.
Yeah, tell us about Invincible.
Oh, dude. Invincible is
that show
cooking right now, dude. It's cooking,
show you were supposed to get caught up on?
It's really peak right now.
Yeah? What's going on right now?
Mark is
thinking
off-world.
Because we did the merch.
And he's doing thinking stuff. And big battle happened. Cool action. Punchy punch blood. Yeah.
Have you watched The Boys?
No.
So what are we doing?
I don't want to watch The Boys. Personally, I don't want to watch The Boys.
Okay.
Because I never finished season 4, and I don't know if I really care to.
I like this season.
You like it so far?
Yeah, I guess we'll get into it. So, Maul, I guess we'll talk about Daredevil
We're
and
going to talk
Shadow
about
Lord.
Daredevil. We're going to talk about Shadow Lord. Yeah. Did you see the drama?
No, I'm not going to see that movie.
You're not going to see that movie?
No. It's been spoiled. What's the point of going? I asked some people, I said, if I know the big twist, like if I knew the big thing, should I go?
Yes.
And they're like, no.
You should go.
No.
It's worth watching.
I'm going to watch it, but it's
like,
does that suck like the best part of it? And it's like, yeah. I was like, okay, then I'll just wait for it to come out on stream and I'll watch it.
I mean, knowing the spoiler does affect the experience, but how they deal with that throughout the movie is important.
Everything. All right.
Everything?
Everything.
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 Wow.
I basically watched the movie, but with my ears and someone telling it. Speaking of that, CinemaCon. Wow.
It's been fun this week, man.
Yeah.
It's like we're there.
The panels are crazy.
Panels are incredible.
It's freaking amazing.
Really great.
So we're going to be
some
reacting to the reactions of the people seeing everything at CinemaCon. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So Doomsday trailer.
Wow.
Dude, what a trailer.
Amazing.
I know. Dude. Opening shot of Charles Xavier ending with Cap and Thor. And Cap getting Mjolnir. I mean, come on.
Insane.
What a panel. Yeah.
And then Superman flies in. That was crazy when that happened.
You lost me there.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I tried.
That was a stupid thing you just said. That was a
sorry.
dumb thing. Hey, nice shirt. That was a stupid thing you just said.
I appreciate that.
Hey.
I like your shirt too.
Merch.
Oh!
It's out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I almost cursed. I was that excited. But I thought about it, and I chose not to.
These are the old logos. There are new ones that I like more.
Even cooler. But these are fire.
I hate you just said that word.
So happy. These are so lit, dude. These are gas.
These are cash money right now.
These are cash money. Straight gas in the tank right here, bro.
Out of 10, what would you give it? 6,
10.
7? Oh, okay.
Oh. Dang. I guess I'm not caught up on all the Gen Z slang. We are Gen Z, though, technically.
No, we're not.
Yes,
oh,
we are.
really?
We are.
Someone called me
right
millennial the other day.
Who? Probably some Gen Alpha Xer, whatever they are.
Yeah.
We're like right on the cusp of Gen Z.
So I posted that Invincible reaction of me reacting to the newest episode of Invincible, and I had a lot of fun with that episode. I was really hyped after watching it. So
I saved it and didn't watch it.
Okay. I did that video, had a lot of fun with it. I just was really juiced after seeing the episode. And someone commented like millennial, and it's like, how do you have the balls to like attack me for enjoying this so much when you have like a TikTok account where you just post sports highlights? Like, are you not the same type of freaking pathetic as me if you love sports this much that you're going to repost sports highlights, but like comment on me watching a show? Yeah, football. Like,
oh, he made a touchdown.
Are we not the same level of pathetic? Like, I don't know.
One person just has the courage
how it's different
to actually express how he feels about something.
Well, no, this guy is doing it. He just thinks it's lame that I'm doing it in a show. And it's like, cool, buddy. Guess what? I don't think people care that, you know, here's the difference. Nobody in the NFL gives a crap about you, but people from Daredevil and the Invincible team follow me, Jack A. So why don't we just shut up, please? Okay? Who's really pathetic here? Mm-hmm. Aren't you the same level of loser? Is it not
Yeah.
the same? Is pop culture nerds and sports nerds, is that not the same freaking thing? If
Absolutely.
you're a guy has to watch every football game, every basketball game that comes, every baseball game, and you keep up and you're rooting for a team and you follow them
You're
through a
on
season,
your feet, shouting,
Yeah.
screaming at the screen.
and someone who keeps up with TV shows and movies and like, are those not the same? Are they not? Are like,
it can be the same experience. Absolutely.
it's not the same thing, just different niches. I mean, come on.
You're getting excited for something that genuinely does not
Yeah.
really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's entertainment. They're both entertainment. They're both there for you to enjoy and have fun. So
Right.
it is the same thing. And I love them both. I love sports.
One's got writing.
I can scream and shout at a TV in a movie theater when Cap pulls the hammer in Endgame, and I can scream and shout in the finals of the NBA. Like, you know, it
Sometimes
is
the
same.
writing is better in NFL.
Facts. The scripts in that are really
Yeah.
freaking good. I'll say that. I want them to write a better script for my boys, Washington Commanders, though.
It used to like drive me nuts because
Please.
my dad would get on to me and my brother because we'd be like rewatching shows or rewatching movies. He's like, I don't understand why you're rewatching this movie. Or like, what? You've already seen this movie. Why do you rewatch? He'll rewatch a mother effing football game.
What? Like a highlight reel of like his favorite?
he'll watch like an old Auburn game. Just watch it all the way through.
That's
Like,
wild.
How is that? That's way worse than mine.
Absolutely.
Like, rewatching a football game is so much worse than rewatching a movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we serious?
Not even like a. I'll watch a couple minute
half
highlight
of
reel.
the fun of a football game is that it's live.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
You're
it's
experiencing
happening
it.
right then and there.
Yes, yeah.
It is not as fun. I would be remiss to watch someone scream and shout at a football game that's a week old. I would think you're a psycho.
And you also watched it when it happened then, a week
No,
earlier.
I'm saying you haven't seen it. You're watching it a week late.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And you're like up like, oh, I'm like, it's over, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It happens. Like when you would like record things on like your cable box or whatever, like TiVo it. Yeah, it's not the same. Like we would come home from like church or whatever, and we knew who like won the game, but you still kind of like watch the highlights. Yeah, you just kind of sit there and you're like, okay. Like that, it's not live, so you can't experience it. You can't experience it, so that is a different experience.
Freaking losers.
Than watching a movie. That's wild.
So merch. I figured out the
is
merch store.
love.
I was overcomplicating that working with this other company. And they were not hard to work with or anything, but this is just so much easier, so much simpler. I can get in there, manhandle it, and go. Already learned some very fun lessons where I've made logos. People bought that logo.
Woo.
And then I decided to change it and had to refund them because I was like,
Sorry.
not bagging on them. It's just on me because I was like, oh, I feel stupid.
We learned how the store actually works.
Yeah. But this is the mall. The horns are like across the top more.
Crop top.
But
Crop top. Can you imagine if this was a crop top? Can you imagine if I was wearing a crop top right now?
no. Why would I imagine that?
Might turn you on. We've got From the Shadows Mall. You just dropped Invincible.
I just dropped Invincible, even though because you've never seen it, and we haven't spoken a word about it. But it's friggin' going off right now. I'll give it a little 2 cents going here.
Okay.
But when are you gonna get caught up?
I'm gonna work really hard this weekend
I
to watch
bet-
a lot.
What do you want to do if you don't get caught up by next Tuesday? Which is doable, I think, personally.
If I don't get caught up,
Because you're almost done with season 1, right?
Yeah, there's like an episode or two left.
How do you not finish so? Okay. Next season, or get it caught up, then I was gonna say words, and now they're not.
It's okay.
Formulating.
It's okay. I will. So we're in season 4 right now.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Why did I think we were in season 5?
It's like
10 episodes.
8
this
episodes.
season, or 8. Yeah.
about an hour long each.
That's not bad. I've got a little time off. I could maybe.
You need to get caught up.
maybe-
The finals next week, so you actually have to get caught up.
Is the final?
Yep.
Really? Have they been putting them out multiple episodes at a time, or just one at a time?
Just they drop the first 3 all at once, and then one at a time from there.
Okay, that's what I was like. It hasn't been coming out that long.
It's been coming out a
we're
month.
8.
Just
That
about.
makes sense then. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Final episode ever, or just this season?
This is season.
Okay. Because I know there's a lot in the comics. a whole.
You need to get
freaking
caught
lot.
up.
So you're liking it though?
Yeah, I'll give it 2 cents after we're done talking about everything else.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll do The Boys real quick because I'm with you.
I won't be watching it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm with you that season 4 of The Boys really cooked me, like in terms of
drop-off.
patience.
I was
like,
struggling to get through.
Yeah, like patience-wise, they burned through all my patience I had with it. Like I just didn't care. Yeah, Homelander's awesome, but like it just wasn't interesting, and it's not where I thought the show was going just based on season 1. Like I definitely thought every season we're gonna be taking soups off the table. It just kind of feels like at a point everyone's just kind of spinning their wheels around each other. Everyone's just kind of like swapping places or just moving this team to that team. Other than season, like I don't think the show has ever reached the highs of season 1. Other than season 3 with Soldier Boy, specifically only the Soldier Boy stuff, because I kind of thought the rest of it was just whatever.
Yeah.
This season's got me locked. It's my least favorite show that's coming out right now between, Daredevil, Maul, Invincible, and The Boys. Boys is at the bottom of this I care the least about that.
Yeah.
If that ends terribly, I'll be the least affected. Let's put it like
Just be
that.
like, whatever.
Yeah. Although that is the only show ending of that list, which is a wild thing to say. I assume they're going to stick the landing. I kind of have faith that they're going to be able to stick the landing.
I wonder if.
But this season's interesting. It's pretty interesting. I like what's going on, and Soldier Boy's back.
Yeah, I've seen.
And
stuff
that's
about
cool. That. And that's been, to me, the main. He's just so. Jensen Ackles is so fun in that role.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Really fun.
Everything he says, it's hilarious.
If you tell me it sticks the landing in a really cool way, I will push through and finish season 4, and I will watch season 5.
So, like, episode 1 was crazy awesome because it concluded A-Train's story. Mm-hmm. And then episode 2 ended pretty crazy, too. Episode 3, I think, definitely the weakest, but still very fun.
Yeah.
Episode 2, just the way. Can I just talk about it? Spoilers? Do you care?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Even if I watch it, I'm fine. I
You
don't
watched
care
season
enough
4.
about this show.
You watched season 4. So, like, they were developing that virus.
Yes.
So they were testing the virus in episode 2, and they lured Soldier Boy into this room, and they tested the virus on him, and a bunch of soups were in that room. They all died, and Soldier Boy died too. And they're like, yay, it works. We can go kill Homelander. So they'll leave the property, and like Homelander's looking at all the bodies, and they're like wheeling everybody in body bags, and he looks at Soldier Boy's dad, and he's like, why does everyone keep leaving me? And he walks away, and during his walk off shot, he like walks past camera, and then Soldier Boy just sits up. And I thought that was like,
that's cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was pretty sweet. Like, I was digging that. I thought that was sick. So I got pretty hyped about that. But otherwise, yeah, just whatever.
Yeah, if I hear good enough things about it, I'll press through. I just genuinely I don't think anything so far has reached the high of season 1. I never really fell in love with the show. Like, personally, it's just not the kind of show that I'm like diehard fan of. I was watching it and I was like, oh, this is fun. I do like it. So it's not like, even you spoiling season 5, like, I don't really care personally about The Boys that much. I know people love it. I get it. For me, though, I'm just like, I don't care enough about these characters to really desire to even push through. But if I hear good enough things, I will, just for the sake of the completion of it.
Some people have been talking about how I saw some guy post about how Homelander's the worst ending for, like, Homelander's worst nightmare is being human, like not losing his powers. So it's like we should make him lose his powers. I think him and Butcher have to have this like final smackdown.
Yeah.
And the only interesting way, and to me the only satisfying way for Butcher and Homelander to have this final battle is for them both to be on the same playing field. I think.
So you either have to strip one or juice the other.
Well, no, Butcher has powers now.
Oh, that's right.
So now I'm like,
but
well,
not
that's
at his level.
I don't
though.
really think that's. I don't know what the comics do, but I don't love that. I never really liked that. So I kind of think you really potentially took away from such an awesome ending, which would have been like making Homelander human, and then him and Butcher having this like final fight.
It's a Batman and v Superman level fight, basically.
And so like
It'd be shocking.
I just think that would be the way to end, to kind of like conclude
I would love
them.
that.
But I just don't, how you're gonna cure both of them.
Yeah, that would feel weird.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, that'd be so sick. Because Butcher just going, just ham on him. He doesn't know how to
screwed.
He doesn't know how to like hold his own without his powers, just in kind of like a hand-to-hand way. He would, I guess, but
now, it's interesting. They've brought up this conundrum in the show. In this season, they've brought up this conundrum where it's like, even if you stop Homelander, or you stop Vought, or you stop this, like, you won't win, because something will take its place. Like, Giancarlo Esposito's character. Whoa, that's his wronging. Giancarlo Esposito's. Giancarlo Esposito's character. He's like, supply and demand will always be a thing.
Yes.
One company will rise up and take its place. So I'm thinking, there's no universe
where there's not a Vought.
To conclude, but there's no universe there's no way to leave this world off without taking all the soups out.
Yeah.
And they're not going to kill every soup, because that's insane. That's so to me, is it not obvious that we developed a virus that specifically attacks supers? We can't develop a virus that cures them?
Yeah.
So to me, it's like that's the only way to conclude the story. Because if you don't cure the world of supers, then I just assume, at some point, but soups are still going to be buttholes, and they're still going to reign over people.
Yeah.
So
the next Homelander's going to step up or be born, and it's going to happen again.
Yeah. So the only way to conclude the story of the boys, from what I can tell, and I haven't read a comic,
to drop a cure bomb,
is to drop another virus that suppresses the Gen V formula.
Yeah.
Or like PIMDOSes it, so it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but I don't think that's where they would go with it, though.
No, and then I could be satisfied even like with Giancarlo Esposito's character being like, they'll figure out a workaround, and then some scientist, whoever, some brainiac will just be like, it'll take them 150 years to find an alternative. I think we'll be all right. I think we'll figure out something until then. So
or it'll be some line from Butcher or someone who's going to be like, in every generation there's going to be a Homelander, but there'll be someone like us to stop him.
I would hate that. That's not it. But
I would be surprised if it is that, though.
Anyway,
for every Homelander, there's one.
I don't see how there's another option.
Yeah. But this story will probably just conclude the characters, though, not conclude the like world-ending event of curing soup.
But I think it's, you got to leave the world off right, unless they don't win.
Can you imagine if they don't win?
And Homelander won. That'd be wild.
Show ends.
Homelander kills them all and becomes a god.
Yep. Insane. Wouldn't happen. There's no way they would do that. Right?
I don't know. Maybe they would, just for the sake of it.
Can you imagine that? That would be pretty viral, I will say.
I mean,
well, I guess people would know from the comics, right? People know from the comics, right?
How meta do they want to get with the commentary? Because that would maybe fit the commentary.
Yeah.
To keep him alive and be like, and nothing happens. And it just continues.
And his reign, yeah.
If you want, so it depends. Do you want to call with the boys' meta commentary to end the show based on the ending? Do you want to call to action, or do you want to satisfy the audience with an outcome? So if you leave Homelander alive and you're like, and all of it was a waste, and the bad guy still won, you're giving your a call to action.
Yeah.
To the meta commentary. Mm-hmm. And if you kill him and we win,
then you're satisfying the
then you're kind of like giving the satisfying ending.
Yeah.
Or nobody wins. And you you do the right message.
The right message. Is that
where
everybody
both
should
sides
accept
suck
Jesus
balls.
Christ? Oh, okay. I went a different route than you did there, but that's okay. How many more episodes do we have in The Boys?
It's just getting started. I don't know.
You've only seen 2 episodes, right, so far?
3.
3. Okay, gotcha. How many are in a season normally? Is it 10?
I think it's usually 8.
Yeah.
Completely missed. Completely missed
that. That's hilarious.
Anyway, all right. Maul or Daredevil? Do pick. Do pickies. Pick now.
Let's do Daredevil first. Let's do Daredevil first. Yeah, I like Daredevil. Daredevil first, and then Maul. Sorry, this is bugging me. It's very wobbly. It's a little wiggly.
You said Daredevil first, then Maul.
Daredevil first, then Maul.
All right.
Shadow Lord. All right.
So Daredevil episode. All right, let's get locked in here. Daredevil episode 5. Thoughts?
Messy, but I like it.
Frick you. I think that's the best episode of Born Again.
I think
episode
it's the
5 is
least this season.
No,
I think it's the worst of the season.
Bull crap.
Okay.
That's the best
Okay.
episode of Born Again.
I think it has really good moments.
Messy?
Good character moments. But the back and forth between the flashbacks, some of them, I think is just a little wonky. But the payoff in the end brings it kind of all together.
Wonky how?
The back and forth with, like, specifically Fisk and Vanessa stuff to me is just a little weird. I was trying to understand, like, where they were going with it, and then I kind of realized, oh, okay, it's to set up the lead up to the meet, the first meeting. But, like, for a lot of the episode, I wasn't understanding. Let me back up and say it this way. The back and forth between present and the flashbacks, I was getting a little confused on what they were trying to do with it. They do bring it together with Foggy and Matt. They bring it together with Vanessa and Wilson. But it's still, like, I couldn't help but feeling like, what are we trying to get at here? Like, what's going on? And I just felt like it took me a little while to kind of, like, keep up with it. And so I felt like it was a little all over the place. But I do think they stuck the landing, so that's why I said I do really like the episode.
Why is that a negative? Can you not watch a murder mystery? Who done it then?
Well, yeah, but it's not like a murder mystery whodunit. We already know what happens with the characters.
What do you mean?
We already know what happens with those
starting
characters.
confused, trying to figure out what's all in place. I don't think you have to completely understand the relevance of a flashback right away for that to mean it's good or not.
No, but I feel like I didn't really understand the relevance of the flashback
At
until like
all?
deep into the episode. So I
so-
spent a lot of the episode going like, this is a different like pace. It feels different than like what we've seen. So like, what are we getting at? And then once we got there, it was like, oh, okay, this is good.
episode is the closest this Born Again has ever been to the original Netflix series.
In what way?
The pacing.
Just because we see flashbacks that look like it?
Did I just say that? No. I said the pacing. What have we been saying about the show the entire time?
It's very fast.
It feels very fast. Mm-hmm. This slowed down. Did it not? This felt like it's paced. The moments with Bullseye, the moments with Vanessa and Wilson in the hospital, it was all just so Netflix show coded. Mm-hmm. This was the love letter sign off to the Netflix series. It's also concluding arcs with Matt in episode 1 of Born Again of season 1. So I think it's the love letter sign off to the Netflix show, and now we're going into Born Again this last half of the season.
I'm trying to remember the payoff from episode 1.
Matt, it's concluding the Bullseye Matt.
Oh,
my
okay,
favorite
okay.
thing in the entire.
I see.
Here's why
I was thinking Foggy.
Here's why
Sorry.
Here's why I'll just give you. We'll just for the clip. Here's why I think episode 5 is easily the best episode of Born Again, and it's because it. Wow, I just totally lost all of my freaking steam there. It's okay. Episode. It is. Episode 5 is the payoff for my favorite moment in the entirety of all of the MCU, which is Matt throwing Bullseye off the roof. I've always said that that's my favorite thing that's ever happened in the MCU. It's my favorite thing that's ever happened with Daredevil because it is so genius writing to make the religious Catholic guy kill someone in his heart. It doesn't matter that Bullseye didn't die. He threw him off the roof to end his life.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
The fact that he lived
Doesn't mean anything to Matt.
Yeah.
Means zero. And this... like, he was only doing that with him because he tried to kill him. It wasn't this out of this like morality or like this moral sense of like, oh, this is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
This is like, I owe this because I made a bad choice. I got to prove to myself I'm not this guy.
Yes.
And like, I got to prove something to myself, or out of obligation, I need to do this. Oh no, helping him is the right thing to do, and I think paralleling that with Foggy,
the Foggy flashbacks,
was just perfect. I do like it's mind-blowingly great to me, and so it's concluding that thing in Daredevil Born Again season 1 or episode 1, and we're ending that arc here. Like we're ending this arc with Matt here with Bullseye, and I think that's amazing. And so to me, the flashbacks, I agree with you, didn't understand the relevance until the Foggy moment, but that, like, why does it matter? Like, why does it matter that like, I agree that's true for me too. You don't understand till the Foggy moment, but, like, that's what made it hit so hard, when it was not, because it's not what Bullseye deserves. It's not what this guy deserves. This is mercy. This is being merciful. Like, this is forgiveness. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the payoff of that's easily the payoff of flashback. So I don't agree with you at all that it means it's messy, because I don't know how you would do it. I don't think you need to understand the relevance right away. I think if you understand the relevance right away, it doesn't hit as hard.
I guess maybe I
Okay, before you go, I'm gonna give you this. People were calling it a flashback episode. These are just flashback episodes, a filler episode. Completely disagree with you because all the character stuff that happens with Matt. But I will agree, adding Fisk in there does give it that. Gives it a little bit more of that like flashback episode stuff, because it's just not really that necessary. But both things, I kind of like how both things end up paying off with, like, it just culminates to the first day they met, and then her asking him, tell me about the day we met. So it's like...
Yeah, what I was going to say was everything with Matt and Foggy is amazing. I think it's great. I wish they would have really condensed Wilson and Vanessa's flashbacks. I think you could have condensed that a lot more, kept it tight. The obvious ending with Vanessa would have still hit, but like they spend a lot of time with Buck, and again, like I know they're trying to set up that character with Daniel, and I get all of that, but I do think they probably could have condensed that, and it would have flowed a little bit better for me. I almost wish they maybe would have, like, in one episode focused more just on the back and forth between Matt and Bullseye and Matt and Foggy and kind of separated it. That's just maybe a preferential thing. It still works in the way that they did it, but maybe we would have, like, just been able to kind of cook that a little bit more and not focus so much on Vanessa and Wilson. But that, a lot of the time with, like, Wilson and Wesley in the car, I was just like, this could just be tighter. I just think it could be a little tighter.
Brandon, it's really not a lot.
I mean, it's not like a ton, but like, I mean, they've got to spend probably like 5-10 minutes of the episode in there. I would think so. Wesley hands Buck
how much
the
you want to
stuff,
bet it's
like
3 minutes? I bet you it's 3 minutes. It is 10 minutes is wild. I don't even think there's 10 minutes between Foggy and Matt.
Oh, I think the episode's like 45 minutes long. There's got to be at least 10 minutes with Foggy and Matt. He's talking to Wesley a couple of times. They're talking about the art studio. Wesley hands Buck the papers, and then there's a shot of him outside the art studio where he's looking in. I mean, maybe they're pretty quick, but yeah, 10 minutes might be a little intense. Maybe Might be closer to like 5 or 8. It'd probably be hard to find. I mean, the episode just dropped recently. It'd probably be hard to find how much time it is. What? Well, I want to talk about two things. First off, so you would probably give this like a 10 out of 10?
I think it's the best episode in Boarding.
Both seasons or just this season?
Oh, both seasons. Because I think every episode has been better than... No, I've held out hope for episode 8, but like, honestly, probably episode 4 beats episode 8 for me. Yeah. And then this is beating episode 4. I just loved it. I just loved it. It was just so original series coded, not because of the flashbacks, just because of like the character stuff. Like, no, unprecedented.
I'm definitely going to give you that because we specifically said, I mean, I clipped it out or, edited the clip where we were like, in the original Netflix show, they would have spent 5 minutes in this conversation at the apartment and 5 minutes in the mansion with Wilson and Vanessa. And they definitely do that in this episode. They take the time to really have those conversations. What I was going to ask you, though, is with how Matt and Bullseye's story ends, does this confirm Foggy's dead?
No.
Do you think it's too nice of a...
No.
You don't.
It doesn't
you think
matter.
There's still a shot that Foggy's alive?
It doesn't soil anything because even if Foggy is alive, Matt still threw him off the roof.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to Matt. That's what's so...
It's
so great about that. I love it. Like,
but
he's bailed out, but it doesn't matter. Like, everyone who's not, like, killing him in his heart. I don't think you have to be necessarily religious to understand that, but he killed him in his heart. Mm-hmm. And that's just as bad.
Yeah.
Like, and Matt knows that, and he acts like that, too. It's so great.
Yeah.
It's so great. And, like, that being the character you do it with.
Yeah. I asked the question because I was like, it feels very much in the episode like it is kind of helping Matt process a lot of Foggy. And I almost am thinking like if they're going to spend that time to really, let's look back at, his relationship with Foggy again. Let's work through that with Bullseye. Would it be really jarring to bring him back? Would it feel like, oh man, we spent so much time kind of like letting go of Foggy and like processing it for him to come back?
I don't think you're letting go of Foggy though. I think you're redeeming. You are building.
You're redeeming Daredevil.
Not redeeming, but you're
well, in a way,
because he has not redemption. It's not about redemption. That's like not the point.
But I'm saying he gets the opportunity to make the right choice.
Sure.
So it in a way it is a redemption because he goes to walk out. And because of Foggy, he realizes I've got to go back in for Foggy because Foggy is the heart of that. So, like, in a way, it is a redemption for the choice that he made to kill Bullseye. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, no. I guess on a technical term, but it's
like a correction, not a redemption.
I just don't see how that, like, it doesn't... If Foggy's alive at the end of episode 8 or whatever, like, and he finds him, like, if anything, that... I do tell you, and another note, Bullseye being that, like, my entire premise or idea or theory, my entire theory about Foggy being alive hinges on the fact that Bullseye knows he didn't kill him. All of Bullseye's, and like he was hired out by like Valentina to put a shot in.
Yeah,
that was super specific.
All of his dialogue is very like
so Foggy. I killed Foggy Nelson coded. Like it's super. Unless he's like, I don't know. Yeah, they didn't. I mean, if they're like, like at this point, Foggy, I guess, could still be alive, which is still doable, but like. Bullseye being the guy to like put a shot on that brought him near death, and then paramedics like gave him like some sort of concoction sedative that slowed his heartbeat down or something like that. Like that kind of theory's out the window with this stuff because I don't think Bullseye would be like, this is balanced, let me die. Like
yes, yeah. I was just thinking about it. I was like, they're spending the time. They're really putting Matt through the ringer here to process Foggy's death. I'm like. Is there still a world where Foggy comes back and it's a big reveal? I think it's still there. Like, it's not closed, but I think this episode closes the door more on that theory. Just a little bit. because of all of the dialogue and everything that they put Matt through, all of all of the things that Bullseye said. Yeah, it feels very like, yeah, I actually killed Foggy. So I don't know. I mean, he still could be.
You know, I was curious, like, why Bullseye was going to the church to try and talk to Maggie, Daredevil's mom, or Matt Murdock's mom. What do you think the likelihood is that, like... No, I'm not going there. But, like, because Bullseye's an orphan, too. So, like, what if he, like, knew her? Like, what if there's a connection?
What if they're brothers?
No, that's not what I knew you were thinking that. But, like, would it be interesting if
there was some
if she knew him as a kid?
Connection, yeah.
Dang, they missed an opportunity.
They were
here.
both kids. They
missed an opportunity, like, not missed an opportunity, but it would have been crazy. So if Bullseye was an orphan and he's going to see Maggie, not because he knows she's Matt's mom, but because, like, she was someone who really helped him as an orphan.
Yeah.
And, like, he wants to talk to her about balancing the scales and all this, and it's Maggie that convinces Matt to like, forgive him.
That's interesting.
And help him.
Mm-hmm. That would be pretty crazy.
Oh, if Maggie was there instead of that one kid, that one priest guy.
Mm-hmm. That'd be
and
crazy. And
Daredevil went to leave.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
and then
crazy.
they cut with the Foggy stuff. Because I was thinking about that being connection, but that would be the opportunity to tie that in if that meant something.
It may take away from the Foggy flashbacks.
Sure. I think you could balance and do
You could
both.
do both, yeah.
But I agree.
It may take away from that moment where he's in the back alley and then it cuts to the flashback, like, and then he decides to go back in. It may take from that, but
you don't
it could work.
You just need to have Maggie saying the things and just let Matt not listen, and then have him walk outside and then do the Foggy thing. But
yeah.
I think just.
Well, I mean, I said at the end of last episode, Vanessa's for sure dead. I was wrong.
I was right.
And then I was right. I thought she was dead on impact there. I thought she was. I will say, the fact that they had the balls to put Wilson through that and then still kill her in the end is crazy. I said this episode he's going to pop off. Next episode he's really going to pop off. He's going to go crazy.
Someone who's worked on the show apparently just told me, like, the opening for episode 6 is crazy.
No way.
And I'm like, bro.
Just unhinged Kingpin. Oh my gosh. Like, it's even more so now that, like, I expect him to be unhinged because they put him through that. For her to wake up and have that moment. Oh my gosh. When he's in tears, Audrey was watching it with me. She was like, this is really sad. And I was like, yeah, you have no clue. But I was like, but he's an evil man.
That's what's so great about this show and these writers, man. Like, you care about him and, like, you're sad for him.
Yeah. And that is, I mean, that's one of the fun parts of the Daredevil show is, like, you spend, like, in the Netflix show, you spend so much time with, like, his backstory and they really humanize Fisk at moments and then he does something awful and they play around with you. So the writers for Born Again are keeping that DNA, and that's really good. Yeah, they could have just made him the evil mayor villain, but they are continuing to, like, find the moments to humanize him.
But I think, like, the difference between those two things, right, in season 1, like, obviously you know Bullseye, but you know Wilson is, like, pulling the strings, but the genius of season 1 of Daredevil on the Netflix on Netflix was he was so removed from everything Matt was dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His almost entire story is, like, around Vanessa.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're invested in that. Much more than, like, he's, like, tied to the Russians or all the people, or the Hand, or all the people Daredevil was fighting. He is, like, and in Born Again, it's not the case. He is directly tied. Like, he is so close.
They're intertwined.
He's so close to everything. Yeah. He's making choices. Matt's getting the ramifications. Matt's doing something, and it's bothering Fisk. So, like, and I think it's definitely present within the Netflix show because people are like, what are you talking about? But, like, he's more removed from everything.
Yeah.
And so that's what makes the car door scene hit so hard. He's so, in season 1, he's so removed from, like, all of the day-to-day illegal activity that you don't even like. I don't even know what to expect of this guy. So when he rips that guy out and takes his head off with the car door, it's like Rick.
Oh, he's still Kingpin.
Rick. So like,
Yeah.
I really liked what they did with Vanessa. That was it was so sick. And then Karen at the end when she sees Matt bring. I just love that. I mean, I'm just gushing over it because I think like just being Christian and like those are the morals and values. Like it's just like that's what's so great about that. I love that character and like I just it's so cool to see it represented like that. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like despite the pain, despite the suffering, despite the loss, overcoming that.
Does Matt showing mercy to Bullseye, doing the right thing, saving him? Right? And it goes back to that. Does that make Frank Castle look worse? Let's go back to the conversation on the roof in season 2. Like you have a person who has one small piece of goodness in them, but it might not be a lot, but it's one small piece, and there you come, and you just snuff it all out, and it's gone forever. I think I've seen this conversation. This is why this episode's so great, because it goes back to that. And it's redeeming that thing Matt felt on the roof when he talked
Charlie
to Frank,
Day meme.
bro.
You're connecting all the pieces, you know.
But does that make it almost?
It does.
To me, it makes Frank be like more wrong because like
I mean
that's the right thing to do.
We all approach the character as like obviously he is judge, jury, and executioner, which is the dichotomy between him and Matt, right? Like Matt's like, no, due process, like that's what I fight for. But they do paint it in such a picture where it is satisfying when he does carry out the justice. But like we can't look at it that way. So this does it shows more the contrast because it's so in your face. Matt making the right choice, and we're all excited, like that is the right choice. So yeah, it does kind of hurt the Punisher character. Like it shouldn't be as satisfying as it is when we watch it. Like we shouldn't be as like we should be like, dang, that's not the right choice. Like that's wrong.
I mean, like Frank just executed that Grotto guy because he killed this old lady. Yeah, and like, guys, I mean, Bullseye's done way worse stuff than that.
Yeah, I mean,
but like
he killed the anti-vigilante task force, right?
Frank?
Did he kill him? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. He did.
When he went into that warehouse, he was killing people, right?
It's like
we don't know if they've done anything.
What is I mean, it's so interesting. Like, it's just repainted. What's justice?
The problem with there is a fundamental issue there because if he's just going around murking anti-vigilante task force, he does not know individually what they have done wrong. So he could be carrying out justice and executing just by association. Well, that's not okay.
Right. I'm talking about in general, like Matt.
I'm just saying you have to explain it.
It's like different. It's almost different between the Punisher and the Daredevil because we probably know the characters so much and so well at this point, and they've done such a good job building out Matt's character that, like, I would say if Matt doesn't help Bullseye and lets him die, that's revenge.
Yes,
and I would be willing to say that.
Yeah, it is. He would be making the conscious choice to let him die, and I think it would be vindictive.
And that wouldn't be justice. So is anything Frank's doing justice?
No. So
no.
This is the problem.
Of course,
fundamentally, you would have to. Well, it's never justice if he's killing them. But if you want to try and perceive it as justice, you would have to tell us every person that he kills individual backstories as to why they should be killed. Do you know what I'm saying? Which you can't do that. So we kind of we know the Punisher character well enough to trust that, like, oh yeah, he's only killing bad people. But
what they do,
we don't know.
What they do,
brand of justice is
right.
Not right.
But what they do so well with Frank, though, is this is where the writing has to come in. Is like very rarely are we seeing Frank just cap people. Like they're usually putting him in. What I mean by that is we're usually putting him in self-defense situations.
That's fair. That's a great point. A lot of the scenes where Frank is fighting like a group of people, he's on his back foot.
Yeah.
He's in a self-defense. You're exactly right.
So it makes sense. It's like kill or be killed.
The only time he really
and I believe
hunts and goes after someone is a specific target.
That's a good point.
So that's
So usually
you're
it's
cooking with
someone
that.
who's like deplorable, someone who's murdered and killed his family.
Yes.
And then it's the people, that guy, that are trying to take him out while he gets to that guy.
He holds his own in a bar. He holds his own in a warehouse. He's it's either I kill you or I don't make it out of this warehouse alive.
Right.
That's a great point. And that's good writing on their part then.
That's like
to put him in those.
Yeah,
it kind of keeps it airtight.
Yeah. I mean, like, then I'm like really disagreeing with Frank. Man, dude, this character's great. Show's great.
But that's what's perfect about putting Punisher next to Daredevil.
No, I'm just thinking about the rooftop stuff because now I'm just so against Frank killing Grotto.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, that's bad.
Yeah.
Even though I know
you missed out on a second chance opportunity for someone's small bit of good to shine through, like a Bullseye, because Bullseye's done some pretty messed up stuff. I mean, rough stuff. So it does affect the Frank character if you think about it that way. Yeah, that's a good point, and not in a good way. So that is interesting because we're going to be going into the Punisher special. If this guy's just marking people left and right, like, does it hit the same? You know. Obviously, it's still the Punisher character, so like you'll have fun with it. But
does Matt know Frank?
He knows Frank's alive,
right? But like, does he know he escaped?
No, he wouldn't. He would have no reason to know.
Then why? Wasn't he shocked that he didn't see him at Red Hook?
That okay? Yeah. Does he? So he knows he got captured?
Yeah. Well, actually, maybe not.
I don't think he knows he got
because
captured.
him and Karen have that conversation where she's like, "Do you think he's dead?" He's like, "No, he's definitely not dead. If he was dead, Frank would be parading his head around."
Yes, so he wouldn't even be looking for him at Red Hook. So that would
potentially. I mean, I think you still might.
I think like an inkling.
I think in a perfect world, Karen would ask, like, "Was Frank there?" He said, "No."
Yeah. Just a little line.
Because, like, I would think he would probably be a part of him that maybe thought he was there.
Maybe.
Yeah, because Wilson's not going to... Unless he's telling people to look for Frank, which he might have been.
So Daredevil's ear to the ground is...
Well, he might have told the public to look out for him.
Because... Well, there's also the scene where... Well, this is after, I guess. I think the public understanding is Frank Castle's still out there.
No.
Because Bullseye says Frank just walked into a bar. So he knows when he calls, everybody's going to think, if they thought Frank was captured or dead, then he wouldn't do that.
Absolutely right.
So
you're absolutely right.
Matt would assume the same thing, I would think.
Oh, man, I'm just loving it. I'm just so happy.
Dang, talking about it makes me like it more, though.
It's so good, dude.
I wasn't. By the way,
the character.
I was not going to give this a bad rating or anything like that. That not at all.
Character stuff is.
I do think it's still like.
Just, I can't get over it.
I really like the Foggy Matt stuff. I thought that was Foggy Fembot.
Matt has a foot fetish.
Confirmed.
People are kind of blowing that. I mean, he just said I don't mind feet.
He said I don't
look like.
But why did he go out of his way to point that out and say
for the bit.
Just for record, I don't mind feet. Matt's
I don't have a foot fetish.
Toes.
Is that what the
Matt's
fetish
sucking
is?
Karen toes.
Is that what it is, or just like because like feet pics are a thing? So
True.
like,
So it's not always like
Matt's not looking at feet pics. He's blind. so
he just likes the taste of them.
So is it just like I don't understand this fetish. So,
Wait. Yeah, what does this fetish mean for a blind guy?
Yeah, like what is that? What is that?
Is it just the thought of it? I mean, he has seen feet before.
Bro, what?
But it was as a child.
Yeah, I don't understand. Is it just looking at him? Is it feeling? I don't know.
What if I was just like, yeah, dude, I get it.
That's fine.
Super into
it's
it.
kind of.
I don't get it either.
You know, it's funny.
Feet are gross.
Do you feel okay? Because we don't have foot fetishes. Do you feel left out? I do a little bit. You
what?
Like you don't want to. Like,
I don't want to be because feet are gross.
But like,
it's not like I want to be into feet.
No, that's not what I mean. I guess it's like something that's like that is intense of a.
Sounds like you're willing to try it.
That's not at all what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, if you're like a little envious of it, other people, I feel like you're leaving the door open.
What?
I'm just trying to mess with you.
I'm like trying to run that genuinely through a filter. I don't get it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I wish there was something like that drove me that nuts. That was super random. You know,
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I got you. Like, some random like very niche thing that just like
Yeah, right.
cranks my gears.
Right. Like I'm like, what is that like? I don't know. Like,
Yes, which is vanilla.
like what is?
I just like good basic consensual.
Because like maybe it's different. We're married. We can talk about it.
We can talk
I
about it.
assume like for a foot guy, seeing someone's bare feet is like seeing your wife naked. Like,
Well, I would think so too.
Like the same thing. Like and I'm like, doesn't that not intrigue you? It
That is
intrigues
weird.
me.
That
like
is a little
it's like,
weird.
not in a way that you know what I mean. Like
No,
in
what
a
you
way
mean.
of like FOMO, where I'm like,
Is there something else I'm missing?
like what?
Should I be into like ears or something? I don't know. I don't know.
What about it? What is it?
Yeah, what about that is so-
What is it tied to? That's
I wonder
so,
if it's
like,
just the like. I wonder if it's the like, the undesirable is desirable because it's undesirable to most. You know what I mean?
Not more
like,
undesirable parts than feet. I don't know.
like what?
You know what? That came out of my mouth, and I'm.
What are you thinking of?
The first thing I thought was like, well, that's definitely not true.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
It might, honestly, after I just thought about it, it probably is.
I don't know, Christian. I mean, there's people out there. I can't say it.
Well, no, I just mean like, what's more, like,
There's people out there eating ass.
That's what I was about to
There's
say.
people
like,
out there eating butt,
right,
dude.
but that's
like,
more common than feet.
I know.
So that, I'm
And
like,
that's more
I'm-
undesirable.
Right, and I'm saying so feet would be next. So it would be
So
that.
why is that more accepted than
so it goes,
than
it goes,
sucking
it
toes?
goes
It goes eating
vanilla
booty
sex,
cheeks. Oh wait.
vanilla sex, butt stuff, feet. Does it not? In terms of normalcy.
Yeah, definitely. Why did we? Yeah, where did we just say butt stuff is kind of in the middle? Like that's
Well, I'm just from popular opinion. That's what I would assume.
what I would assume too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I hear that more.
Absolutely.
I feel like I do. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems to be more acceptable.
Right.
At some point,
No, that's so true.
At
That
some
is
point,
so true.
people are like, "Yeah, let's try it."
Exactly.
The feet thing though is like,
Well, obviously, it has to be butt stuff because if you're gay,
well, yeah,
yeah. So it's super acceptable
absolutely.
for that. So feet stuff is weird.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't.
I'm
get
like
it.
so perplexed. Is eating someone's booty hole like less weird than sucking on toes?
That's a
You know,
that's a tough question.
So when I think foot fetish, I'm thinking about the guy in House of Dragon, where like the queen just took her shoes off, and he's like,
he was like, oh
yeah. Don't you wish something would get you like that? like I don't know.
I mean,
Isn't that wild?
seeing my wife naked
No,
does
no,
do that.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Some very
It does
specific
something
thing
like
that you
that.
can claim and be like, that's
What?
just it.
Fire! What neurons are firing in your brain?
I don't know. This is wildly niche, but like, have you ever heard not what I'm into,
Okay.
but have you ever heard like the like in the kind of like Christian circle, like the ultra conservative of like, you know, people being like, women, like you can only wear closed-toed shoes, like you can't wear sandals, you can't. All I thought of when I heard that was some dude somewhere is super into feet, and he came up with that because bro was turned on. That's what I always used to think of.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Like they would be aggressive about it. They would be like, no, like nothing open-toed. Like you can't. No women. And I just remember being like, bro was into some kinky.
The guy who
kinky
made that rule
stuff.
had a foot fetish.
Absolutely. that was the founder of the feet fetish.
Like can you not go to the beach?
Bro,
That's like a guy with a foot fetish at the beach is like going to a nude beach.
just the plain beach is
I know.
his equivalent.
They're like,
of nude
hey buddy,
beaches.
you okay? He's like, don't touch me.
Don't touch me. Oh, wait. Please stop. Bro's got to keep his eyes.
I'm making waves.
Keep them eyes on the sea.
I just made my own salt water in my trunks.
I just. That's a crazy thought.
But this
No,
salt water's okay to drink.
You can have this one.
All right, go ahead. Out in public, flip-flops.
Out in public.
How do you go anywhere?
Our town is not
Oh, yeah,
cool.
we're in a beach town.
We're in a beach town, dude. People are open-toed everywhere. It's hot. You could not be in defeat and live in this town. You're popping boners anywhere you go.
That's true.
Unless you just really keep it to yourself. Like you're just a real champ out in public.
You know what? Matt makes it cool, though. Matt makes me wish I had it.
What? You think Matt's sucking Karen toes?
Well, now I do.
I think he is.
Isn't that crazy that that's weird?
That's weirder than eating booty cheeks.
We're vanilla. I don't know. We're Christian homeschool kids, so I have no idea.
We'll get there. Don't worry. You've been married longer than I am, so you're approaching it faster than me, I guess.
I'm trying to keep up.
Trying to keep up with trends. I don't know.
Every day, I have less and less bodily fluids.
Got to get your libido up, son. Hit the gym. Get a little testy in your.
You know, I always
testes.
thought I was always we'll just be ultra vulnerable. I don't feel like I've ever had like a ton of drive, right? Like, which is always felt me. I've always felt emasculated by that because I don't feel like I have a ton.
So
And like, but it's not like I have good testosterone, so I don't know what the deal is with that.
I have always, I think, had a higher drive, but what I have found is I didn't realize until like getting married how connected like my stress levels are to my drive. Like I let work and outside factors like financial stuff, it really affects my drive. And I never really had to experience that or like thought about it. But like if I have a rough day at work, like I am not in the mood. I know a lot of people probably experience that, but I just didn't realize how much it can affect me. Like if I'm in like a mentally kind of just like a tough place for like an extended period of time, like I kind of like don't want that.
Yeah.
And it really affects me. That's something that I've had to kind of like work through and like figure out like how to handle that. Because you now have a partner who is like, maybe they have a great day and they're like completely fine. So it's like, how do you like work through that? But I didn't realize that till I got married.
I think it was just like I was so tied to like the excitement of newness of it, and then it was like because you like
wears
what
off,
like
yeah.
you spend middle school and high school just obsessing about it, and then
Yeah.
it happens, and then it's not new anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like name how fast. I almost equate it to like how badly did you want to like get your license to be able to drive,
Yeah.
and then
Stopped
like
caring about it.
and then
once you
didn't
drove
want to
for 6
drive
months.
anywhere anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Anymore.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
let dad.
Yeah, that's almost how I always thought about it. So it's like
That's, yeah.
I feel like I'm so tied to like spontaneousness. Like I just think that's I don't know.
You like spontaneous more than planned? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, which I don't think is niche or anything.
No.
Not as niche as toes.
No. Christian, everybody wants to be just bent over a kitchen table randomly at some point.
Even you.
Wow. Daredevil Born Again. What a crazy
All
side
right,
tangent.
Maul, baby.
Maul Shadow Lord.
What the merch came in for.
Woo! What are we on now? Episode 3 and 4?
3 and 4.
Dude, I'm so happy we're getting 2 episodes at a time.
Yeah, it's a great format.
It is perfect format. You get just enough to really sink your teeth in and get good Star Wars content, but you don't feel like you're like it's not the binge format, so it gets you hyped for every week. Perfect. All right, what'd you think of episodes 3 and 4?
Freaking awesome.
Dude.
Better, somehow, like, better than the last 2.
It's just like gosh, it's good. I mean, the moments are like more intimate. The Star Wars lore stuff is better. Like they're 10 out of 10s for me.
No
This show is
complaints.
firing out of 10 out of 10.
It's
for me.
like, I'm so unbelievably hyped for Daredevil, and Daredevil's like my favorite Marvel character of all time.
I'm more excited for Maul.
I'm not more excited, but I'm telling you, it's like a struggle for me. Because it's like... so here's what I'll say. Because Born Again, I did not like Born Again, it's more fun to watch season 2.
Really
Be
liking
awesome.
it.
And
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
fair. Yeah,
way
I
more
give you
fun. I'm having way more fun in that sense, but like, dude, Maul is like, I'm just seeing the future of Maul.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
the opportunity with Maul. Like I'm
Oh
just
my
like, oh
gosh,
my
yeah.
gosh, there's so much here, and there's so much to do here, and like we could do 4 seasons with this guy. Like
I love it,
like
yeah.
all of these thoughts, right?
Yeah, I think I've been more excited for Maul because when I was watching these last 2 episodes, I had this thought. This is the Star Wars that gets you excited for Star Wars. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it makes me want to go rewatch Phantom Menace. I want to get the Maul comics. I want to read the Maul books. Like, it gets me excited to kind of explore Star Wars more. And I don't feel like I've felt that in quite a while. So that level of like excitement gets me just really hyped for the show. Because I love Star Wars. It's like my favorite franchise of all time. So like when I'm watching it and I'm just this excited, I can't wait for next week to see what happens next. So I'm definitely a little bit more excited for Maul than I am Daredevil. But I'm loving Daredevil. Like, it's really good. But it's just, I don't know. There's something about it. Like, I picked up I have a Maul book that I never finished. I picked it up today and I'm like reading it because I'm just like, I just need more. Like, it's not enough week to week. And
I
it's just
really
great.
love where Maul is. Like, we only in the Clone Wars ever see him like enraged and on a war path, right? He's like,
Yeah.
I'm on a revenge quest against Kenobi. All right, now I'm like gonna try disrupt the Emperor any way I can. And then in Rebels, we get Maul. He's very calculated. He's almost calm. Like he makes a lot of sense. Like he's persuasive. Finding him in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Is so awesome.
He's calm. He's calculated.
It's so sick.
He's thinking
like,
through all of it.
Yeah.
Oh
just,
my gosh.
Just like everything he says. I'm like, you are tricking me into agreeing with you.
I would
because
become
think
your apprentice.
I'm thinking you're right. Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's so...
You're absolutely right.
perfect.
I absolutely would. He would get me. Like, I love his conversation with
Devin.
Not Devin, but you know what? Freaking hard line though. No, yeah. We'll talk about this first. Yeah, the Devin stuff is awesome.
It's
seeing the kyber crystal and the lightsaber was so sick. But the conversation when he's having with Devin when they're actually dueling, and he's like,
It's
"You're
one of the best things in
last.
Star Wars.
You're the last of the Jedi. You're the last of the Jedi. You're the only one of the few to survive, and you're gonna squander that gift to be a beggar."
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that makes so much sense.
Absolutely.
I agree. I'm just like,
Absolutely.
yeah. And like,
All of his
Maul
stuff about
is
a common
fighting against
enemy.
the Empire.
Absolutely. They 1000% have a common enemy.
Yeah.
They have both been cast aside by the Empire.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So all of his dialogue to Devin, I'm buying it. I'd be like, yeah, you'd be tempting me.
Dude, and then
1000%.
And then so here's what's great about the episodes, right? It's like releasing 2 episodes times almost like getting a full arc, right? Like,
Yes.
because then
It
you
is,
get
yeah.
in the next episode you get the conversation with Decky, and he's like, he's like, no, we use our powers for good and to help people, and he's like, and that's gotten you where? Begging on the side, like, oh my gosh, he's right. I'm convinced. Like I'm like, yeah. If I would just be willing to say, if I was a Padawan, I have enough self-awareness to be willing to say this.
Yes.
If I'm a Padawan, everyone I know wiped away. I'm ripped from my family to join a Jedi Order that is gone, and now I'm hunted for the rest of my life. I would absolutely have resentment against the Jedi. Yeah. I would absolutely have resentment against the Empire, and someone like Maul would absolutely attract me. Like, it's beautiful. It's perfect. It couldn't be better. There couldn't be better circumstances for Maul to take an apprentice. Like,
Absolutely.
I remember I said this a long time ago. Big clip of ours that went super viral was this is the vision of George Lucas for the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
It was to have Maul as the big bad, Talon, and then have Luke, Leia, and Han working against him, and he's risen up to take the place of the Empire from the shadows.
Yeah.
It's better here. It is. It makes more sense to do this right here.
In the shadows.
Taking out rebels,
yes.
taking out this, like taking out the circumstances, the extenuating circumstances that have to put it here. I think it works better here for him to take Devin as apprentice. I think is vastly more interesting and seduce her from being a Padawan
Because of the setting. Yeah.
And then just train up some random Force user that ends up being Darth Talon.
Yes.
Like I think it works even just like the setting, where it is, where it's placed, it works better. I like it more.
It'll make the journey to Darth Talon that much more satisfying because it makes sense now. The slow burn, I mean, because obviously she didn't buy in immediately in the episode, but that slow burn, him just kind of whittling away at her, it's going to make so much sense. By the time she gets there, we're going to be like, yeah, of course she's Darth Talon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you... Oh, this show is cooking. Did you notice in the fight, Maul's fighting with one hand the whole time. He's got his hand behind his back the entire time he's fighting her. I'm like, that's just such a great little detail for Maul. Obviously showing his power, but also showing his restraint at this time. Because you're right, like in Clone Wars, he's so enraged all the time. But like showing that restraint as he's like talking through the fight, it's just so good. But like halfway through, I was like, bro's fighting with one hand right now. That's so peak. That's so good. Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. The show is just, it's great. I will say, I do really like the, man, I wish I could remember his name. The cop angle.
Yeah.
I think that
Dawson.
fits really, Dawson, yeah. I think that fits really well into this. There's a way that it could probably feel a little jarring, but like it fits very well because of the Empire's presence in this show and him keeping them back.
I feel like it gives it like an Andor vibe.
Absolutely.
So I said this, I was like, it's just bringing together like the fantastical elements of like the Force, lightsaber, Star Wars, the Inquisitors.
Yeah.
And then it's got like the practicalness of Andor to it.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
And it's great too. Like, they haven't just shown us everything yet. Like, we saw the trailers. There are a lot of characters that we haven't seen yet that obviously they're like building towards it. Like, I'm excited to see. Like, I'm waiting for them to show up. So they're leaving a lot of excitement on the table. It's not like all in the first 2 episodes. They kind of just showed it. I mean, how the last episode ends. I mean, oh my gosh. Empire showing up. Like, do you think Vader's definitely showing up in this then?
No, this season?
You think he will?
I think Vader is without a doubt the series final.
So the only reason I kind of thought that is, well, I guess it's more the Imperial March than Vader's theme. When the Empire shows up, it's the Imperial March, and I'm thinking, that wasn't Vader's ship, was it? No, it wasn't. It was not. It was not Vader's ship. I'm gonna back that up. That was just a normal Imperial cruiser. Vader's is a lot longer and doesn't have that top piece. I'm going to take that back. They were playing the Imperial March, though, and I thought, ooh, maybe Vader. Now, I don't know when Vader gets his ship in the timeline, but what is Vader's cruiser called? It looks very different, though.
What, so Merrick...
So you think...
So Merrick is the... Yeah, I mean... sorry. Vader is absolutely showing up in the series final. That's going to be like the thing that connects Maul to Maul and Rebels. Because Maul and Rebels is like beaten down, lost everything.
Oh, you think Vader gives him the beat
Vader's
down,
going to beat him
puts him on his
down,
back feet,
bro.
and then he goes into exile or hiding for a while until he appears with Ezra. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, dude, that would... So that is, if they do that, if Vader's a series finale, that's going to be such a great moment. Because you spend this entire show showing how powerful Maul is over everyone, and then for Vader just to show up and be like, nah, you're not the most powerful one here.
Just give us an entire 20-minute episode of them fighting.
Just wrecks him.
20 awesome couple minutes of dialogue, and then have this drawn out battle.
Yeah.
Talk about how
Maul's on his back feet. Vader's just giving it to him, like just holding his own so perfectly. Like, oh, gosh, that would be.
It's also interesting because like even the matchup kind of works well because I think Vader had issues fighting Ahsoka in Rebels.
Yeah,
and Ahsoka, you know, like Maul, like I think just with the fighting experience,
both have
like,
very chaotic styles.
Right, but like I think we just with like the scaling of who they fought.
Oh,
Maul, yeah, Ahsoka beat Maul, but Maul had Ahsoka on her toes at points, and then Ahsoka had Vader on his toes at points. So like Maul and Vader will be just a great fight.
A good matchup.
I don't think I do not want Vader to take a hit though.
I don't either.
You know, like I don't.
I want
need
him
that.
to keep control of the fight all the way
Yeah.
through. Show his power. Show why he is the chosen one. You know what I mean?
I need Maul talking to Vader. I need Maul trying to convince Vader to like join him or like I'll help you take out the Emperor. I need all of that and talking back and forth. It needs to be an entire episode dedicated to him. Like Vader shows up episode before series final, and then the series final is like paralleling the Maul Ahsoka fight, Maul Vader fight.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
What if it's just like a Vader cooked episode and it's like Vader's a character just like blowing up. Just like Vader has these lines that's just crushing it.
Oh, it'd be amazing. I don't want them to do... If Vader does show up before the series finale, I do want it to be very small amounts.
Oh, sorry.
I want to feel his presence.
I think he'll be... I think he will make appearances like in this season. I just don't think he's going to see Maul.
I see.
I could see him like being on a
cruiser
or a hologram.
Yeah.
I could see someone report like this. So I mean, Merrick's cooked this Inquisitor. I could see this round of Inquisitors attacking Maul, and then Maul killing or defeating these Inquisitors, and then like
Vader.
someone the Grand Inquisitor reporting to Vader, and that's like our series, our season final shot. Like I could see that happening.
That's cool.
Now,
Yeah.
question. So Merrick is the Inquisitor that we see that's going to be in Maul Shadow Lord, and then Merrick is also in Ahsoka as like the Dothamirian ghost. Anyway, you think that's connected because Maul kills him? And then like the Dothamirian sisters resurrect him?
Oh.
It's just an interesting... It's
That is
two
an interesting
people. It's
point. Yeah.
like an interesting tie-in because I think Maul's going to end up killing him here.
I'm trying to... yeah. I'm trying to think through...
How dare
Yeah.
they call him Merrick, and then we have someone, or Merrick, and we have Galen Merrick.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to... Wait, Merrick is...
He's the guy with the mask, and
thought that was
Ahsoka
Acolyte.
faces him, and she defeats him, and he like turns into dust, and we all really thought he was Starkiller for like the longest time. We all thought he was Starkiller.
Was that in Ahsoka?
Yeah,
Why was I thinking
but he's in Shadow Lord.
Oh, yes, we did. Yes, that's right. We were thinking this is going to be Starkiller. That's right. Yeah, but he is. Well, then, yeah. Okay, so the timeline is Maul is going to kill Merrick first, obviously. Merrick's going to get resurrected by the Night Sisters, and then is going to face Ahsoka in that season.
You know what's also killing me with Maul Shadow Lord? Here's the biggest negative for Maul Shadow Lord.
Negative?
Oh yeah, number one negative. Why the frick is Ahsoka not animated?
But we wouldn't have gotten some of those Clone Wars callbacks.
Brother, I'm going to be so honest with you. Matt Lander's Anakin would have hit not as hard as Hayden, but similarly hard.
True.
It would have hit.
True.
Matt Lander's Anakin would have hit pretty darn hard.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Because like I get it, it was awesome to have Hayden back. I'm not saying anything contrary.
I know.
But like, let's do this. What if Hayden came back and did the mocap for their fight,
That'd be cool. That would
or something like that? You know, like
just some nod.
I just like that's gonna be that's my main argument for not to be animated is that you don't get Hayden back. But like, dude, the rest of the show is so much better if it's animated.
Yeah, I mean, you have a whole lot more opportunity to do a lot of cool things.
All the Night Sister stuff would
You could
work
s- you could
way
still-
better
You
animated.
could still do Mickelson with Thrawn
Yeah,
easily. He'd voiced him anyway.
Bale and Skull recasting wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Maul showing that you could do anything Star Wars animated and absolutely
I'm
you could
like,
do
Acolyte should have been
just
animated.
as deep and
If
interesting. Just because it's animated doesn't mean it can't be an Andor.
So it almost seems like It's not true. We're gonna excuse the acolyte. Maybe. So, do you think like anything taking place after original trilogy should be live action, and then anything in between original trilogy and prequels should be animated? It's almost what they've stuck to.
Pretty closely.
It's literally exactly what they've done. Everything post
I don't hate
original
that.
trilogies live action. Everything in between prequels and original trilogies animated. For the most part, I'm struggling to think of something. Bad Batch, Rebels, and Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if there's something that I would want to see live action. Starkiller is in that time period, right?
Yeah.
That would be the only idea I can point to that I would love to see live action. Give me Sam Witwer while he's still able.
No, here's my take on that. I would like to see that in the cinematic trailer animation, and have Sam Witwer do the performances again.
In The Force Unleashed 3?
In like if you were to do that, you know what I'm talking about? Those like Old Republic cinematic trailers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's ideal because they did those trailers for Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
So you could do a whole movie like that.
You could, or you could just do live action Starkiller.
Yeah, but then Sam Witwer, you got to de-age him. Like it's, I'm sure Sam Witwer saw him in person. He looks like a fit guy, but like there's that training and there's all that. There's extra. Here's
He may not even want to do it.
So I'll say this with Starkiller has to be an animation because they will never be able to perfectly replicate the lightsabers. The lightsaber stance backwards. There isn't a person alive on lightsaber spinning that makes it fighting with two lightsabers backwards flow as well as it does in those trailers or with Ahsoka. So like I would.
You also couldn't pull in most of the characters from Force Unleashed.
Rosario, what's her name?
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson's doing her best. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it feels a little wooden.
Yeah,
compared to Ahsoka.
So
in the animated.
So I would want it. Yeah, I would want it to be animated in some way with Starkiller. Starkiller could be animated. It wouldn't bother me at all.
Yeah. I don't think it would bother me. No, it would definitely wouldn't bother me. If they did it like Maul, it wouldn't bother me. I don't care. But that's the only idea. I'm trying to think if there's any other ideas where I would like, that would be really... Obviously, I would love to see I would love a Clone Troopers movie. Give me a Clone Troopers live action movie. I would love that. I don't think they will. Be cool. But like, give me a boots on the ground
the armors
war
would
movie.
be fun. They could do, I mean, like money-wise.
Yeah.
All the helmets and like, yeah. I'm with you.
That's something live action I've always wanted to see. I mean, come on. I mean, a 501st just boots on the ground, like mission. I mean, it would be so great. So something like that live action would be good. I mean, obviously, or you could just do it. I mean, you could just do it the Clone Wars animation too. But yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, keep that animated. They pretty much they've pretty well stuck to that. So. I don't know. I mean, Maul is incredible. I mean, if they're doing more like this, I'm not going to complain at all. I won't complain at all. No. Oh, it's so good. Do you want to wrap this up?
Yep.
All right, I got something for you quick.
Cool.
All right, you ready? I'm going to test your Maul knowledge. We're going to do a little trivia.
Okay.
Just for fun. Okay? I've got 5 easy questions and 5 hard questions. All right. I'm going to just crank through them. I just want to see how good you are at this, okay? All right. Little Darth Maul trivia. First off, what is the name of the planet Maul is from?
Dathomir.
Fantastic. What alien race is Darth Maul?
Zabrak.
Fantastic. Darth Maul takes a Zabrak apprentice in Clone Wars. What is the name of that apprentice?
Savage Opress.
What is Savage Opress's connection or relation to Maul?
He's his brother.
Yes.
Loosely, I think he's more like from the same tribe. I find it unlikely they're actual biological brothers.
But brother is the connection I was looking for, yes.
Because I don't think all of those people are Maul's, all of the Zabraks on Dathomir are Maul's brothers that did the trial.
No. Because, like, Savage Opress is, like, the Night Sisters, like, give him the ability, he raises up, and they point him in the direction of Maul. They say, go find him.
Yeah, I like it better that, like, he's not his actual brother, and it's, like, the Night Sisters or Mother
Have manipulated
Talzin that
him.
manipulated him into.
Because they show him Maul, and it's basically like, go find your
Yeah.
brother. Like, that's the... You might have just answered this. I think you did just answer this. I was going to say, the Night Sisters are a crucial part of the Maul story. What is the name of the leader of
Mother
the Night
Talzin.
Sisters? Mother Talzin. All right. These next 5, maybe a little bit harder. We'll see how you do. What type of prosthetic legs did Maul receive after being discovered he was alive?
So it's the after or during?
Right after he was discovered he was alive.
So after the spider.
No.
The spider. Okay, the spider.
The spider is what I was looking for, yeah.
That was hard.
That was easier, I guess, I didn't know.
He almost has the Grievous legs.
Yeah.
Those are the next set
That's
of
the
legs.
next set, yeah.
I think those are so
Oh, that looks so good. They're kind of just like, they're
It's
kind of
just-
bulky.
It's just aggressive.
And when he's not wearing
bro.
anything, like they're just there, and it's just him.
He just looks like a
Oh
menace.
my gosh, it's so cool because you get the full tatted, like torso, just the black, like it looks so good. Okay, what powerful object does Maul force Ezra and Kanan to obtain from the ancient temple?
Sith Holocron.
Fantastic. What does Maul go by when he meets Ezra Bridger for the first time?
Oh, I don't know that.
He uses a specific.
Can I find it? Or no? If I don't remember, I'm not going to remember.
It's not a. He doesn't use a different name. He uses kind of like a title. He says it. He definitely says it a number of times.
Oh, I mean, if it's something that just exists in Rebels, I'm not going to find it. But if it's like something that's kind of present within,
it's don't think specific name. Think more of just like a title. Think of a title in the Jedi Order, in the Sith Order.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, like, it's not Master, is it?
You're close. What does he say? He calls himself something Master. I can tell you.
It's fine. I didn't know
He
it.
calls himself the Old Master. Remember
Okay.
that? He
No.
doesn't use Maul. He just says Old Master. Let's see.
That was hard.
What group of crime syndicates did Darth Maul unite to form one collective? I'm looking for 3 answers.
So the Pikes, Crimson Dawn.
Third one had me tricked up.
Hey, there's the Vario. I don't know.
But they
name
have a
of the-
specific
yeah.
name. So you're right. Death Watch, the Pike Syndicate.
Death Watch.
You said that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said the Pikes, and I said the Crimson Dawn.
Oh, I was thinking Death Watch.
Right, but I was literally just about to say it because I was like, technically Death Watch on Mandalore.
I have a different one here.
But those are all 3. Crimson Dawn.
Crimson Dawn
Pikes.
is what he forms.
No,
and he
Crimson
becomes the
Dawn
leader of.
exists in Maul Shadowlord. It absolutely
Oh,
does.
you're right. It does. They gave me a different one. Black Sun.
Yeah.
Is that a part of Crimson
Dawn's
Dawn?
a part of it.
Is
They
Crimson Dawn and Black Sun the
just-
same?
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know,
might be
but
wrong.
they make it canon in Solo. That Crimson Dawn, and it's in Solo, but then they make it canon that it was an organization in Shadowlord because they reference it. Crimson Dawn.
Maybe I'm confused, and I need to look this up. But like, is Crimson Dawn is over Death Watch though, right?
No,
Aren't they one and the same?
no.
Because I know like Death Watch is its own thing, but I thought it comes under the. It gave me Death Watch, Black Sun, and Pike Syndicate.
That is probably true for Clone Wars,
Yes,
but
I got
but the Shadow Collective
is
different.
Is different, yeah.
Were you asking specifically in those Clone Wars arcs, or you just made it
I-
sound
when
kind of
I-
general?
I was looking for Clone Wars, but I didn't tell you
Okay.
Clone Wars, so that makes sense. All right, last one. This one is tricky, I guess. It depends on how much you
Don't-
know about it.
Tell me, unless I tell you. Tell me.
There are 7 lightsaber fighting forms. What form
7.
does Maul use?
7.
Form 7, you're correct. Dang.
Thanks.
I thought I was going to get you
Thanks,
on
Blake.
that one.
No, or Garrett.
I thought I was going to
Garrett
get
said
you
it.
on that one. It's like the most chaotic and aggressive form, but it's Form 7, yeah. Dang, you got all of them except one. which
yeah,
was
Old Master. I was never.
It is kind of a niche pull. He says it only a couple times, I think, to Ezra, but he's trying to reveal. He's trying to hide his identity, and he doesn't say Maul. He says
I need
Old
to
Master.
do a filler rewatch on Rebels.
On Rebels. Yeah,
I like that arc. I've watched it. I just don't really remember. I might skip Maul's intro. I might just go straight to like, would the Inquisitors show up?
yeah. I've got the itch to watch all of it. I think I kind of want to go through. I've got other stuff to watch though. I don't know if
I've
put it on the
actually
back burner,
never
but-
seen. Oh, I'm not going to admit that.
You have to. What?
I've never seen like the context of like Kanan's death. I've just seen that clip,
I got you.
and like I never saw that episode because I was so tired of the show past like just all the filler stuff. I just don't like the animation either.
Animation, I do struggle with that.
Why
Even
did
Maul
they
in the
like
animation
that?
is
Why did they
unique.
do that? It's just kid here. I don't.
Yeah, everything is a lot more simplified. Things feel
Smoother.
rounder and smoother. Yeah, it is different. I mean, it was in the area where they were trying to do a Star Wars Disney XD show. So, it makes sense why they did that,
Yeah,
but why?
like,
But why?
You have the Clone Wars.
You have the Clone
animation.
Wars and it worked. So like why did we need to change it up? Like it has elements of it, but it's just simplified.
Here's how
and then you have Maul.
I would be the wrong person to run Disney because I would immediately go, Lucasfilm, I want you to redo Rebels in the Clone Wars animation just so I can watch it.
Just for me. Spend millions of dollars. Let's bring them all back. No, well, don't bring them all back. You can use the same files. Spend the millions. Do this for me. Because there is a lot of filler in that show. That feels a little. You kind of have to trudge through it. I definitely struggled. I fell off at points. I will say that. But Maul's cooking. Maul is cooking. That's all I got.
How sick is it? Like, it's like one of the coolest things ever to me that the Zabrak Dothamir tattoo stuff. Like just how much it just puts into perspective like how scary that is to see because like you see all these Zabraks who are just almost look like have human skin.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then Maul, red and black,
It's crazy.
like intense. I don't know. It's just
so
like
piercing.
it's sick. Like it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's a them specific thing too.
Yes. Yeah.
It's tattoos.
That's such a cool. I mean, it's really fun too. Like when Savage, like because he's yellow, it's like a fun little contrast thing. Because like the guys in Maul, they're like orange, right? Or like a lighter
I
orange.
said this,
but it doesn't.
they're
pop.
like there are like some muted reds, but it ain't the Maul.
There's
red.
no Maul red.
No.
No. And I like that they have really kept that unique to Maul. Like just his red just always pops. I like that. And Rebels though they muted a lot.
He's still pretty vibrant.
I know he's
though.
supposed to be like old and but like it's a lot more gray. Isn't it? It's a lot more gray. I think it is. It still has the red though. Yeah, it still has some of the red. No, it still has the red. It still pops.
I think
When he's not playing as the old master, it's still really. He does. Bro just tooted.
no, it's a sure. I promise. I would admit it. I don't care.
That sounded like a juicy.
I promise you, I didn't.
Oh, that was true. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't.
That's funny because that sounds like a juicy fart. That sounds like a little squirt.
Oh, that's the Zabraks. Like, I mean, I would love to see is it Zabrak?
Zabrak.
I would love to see a Zabrak Jedi
that's
have to go against Maul.
There are. Remember in
Just
the
how much scarier.
Remember in the Old Republic cinematics, there
Yep.
is one. He's got
Yep.
a green lightsaber,
Yep.
and he looks sick. Now he's muted. I don't think he has tattoos. I
No,
think he doesn't have any
that's
tattoos.
a Dothamiran specific thing.
Yes, yeah. But like,
But it also
but
ties
he's a
into
Zabrak.
like makes sense to like why the Dothamiran Zabraks are or like why the Dothamiran brothers are so
Well, that's because the Night Sisters.
But they're right. But they're so
specific.
dominated because they're not from Dothamir.
Yeah.
Well, neither are the Night Sisters, but like the Zabraks on Dothamir are like this tribal group, and then the Dothamirs are coming from another. The Dothamiran or the Night Sisters are coming from another part of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Super evolved, super like intelligent,
Yes, yeah.
wise in the Force, and so of course they would dominate them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I love it. I love like
It's one of the coolest.
I just want to see a
Wars.
Zabrak react to seeing Maul.
Yeah.
You think? Do you think?
This guy was cool, though.
What
I'll
does
show
the Zabrak species think of
Zabrak.
Dathomir? Huh?
I think it's Zabrak.
What does the Zabrak species think of the Dothamirian Zabraks?
Yeah.
What is their opinion of them?
Probably weak.
I bet they don't like them.
No, they probably think they're weaker.
No, I bet they're like the black sheep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they probably are. Wait, do you mean? Hold on. Maybe I'm not understanding this right. Say that again. The Dathomirian Zabraks think of.
No, I want to know what like the normal Zabraks think of the
like Maul
Dathomirian.
and, like, yeah, I got you.
I want us to know. What
Oh,
they
then
think
yeah,
of
they
it.
are probably the black sheep. Yeah, they're probably the more
I
like
bet you
erratic,
they,
aggressive.
I bet you they like segregate. They're like,
Yeah, probably. Do you remember this guy? Oh, even with his like markings on the front of his face, that is cool. Still, it's not the
so
tattoos.
like I always
but
thought
that's cool.
because there's a Zabrak in Clone Wars who's a bounty hunter. Oh, Maul fights her. They do meet. Oh, they don't do anything. In Clone Wars, when Maul's like taken over with Death Watch, she's in
got
that
the knives. Yeah,
she's in that arc, and like they don't do anything with that.
No, that would be such a cool opportunity. Yeah, to connect connect that together. Yeah, they don't really do anything with